Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles right here in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a really slick Pontiac GTO Convertible, and it's a survivor car. It's all basically original. It's had one repaint and it's had some maintenance done to it. The recent maintenance included it had an exhaust leak, and they had to pull the head off to get one of the studs out because it was broken off up in the manifold. And while they had the heads off, they went ahead and did a valve job, just kind of cleaned up the valve train. But it runs good. It's a matching numbers car. It has power steering, power brakes, original style air cleaner and valve covers. And the motor hasn't been rebuilt or repainted. It has been maintained, and it, as I mentioned, has a fresh valve job. It runs real smooth, and the 4-barrel sounds nice. We got the information from Pontiac that told us all the options, and this color, supposedly only 20 convertibles were painted this color. And it's called, like, I believe Dorian Green, but we'll have that in our listing, the correct name. But it lists all the options, the rear view mirror. The vinyl top has been replaced, the convertible top. It's new, and it's got nice clear glass on the back. The moldings around the side are all in very good shape. The interior is all original except for the carpet. The carpet's been replaced. It's got the GTO floor mats. It's got the little holder for your little metal card that comes with the owner's manual, and we have that. The protective plate. The radio works, but the speaker's crackling. It's got the GTO logo on the glove box. It has a his and her Hurst shifter, which is pretty cool. You just flip this over, flip this up, and you can put the shifter in low, put it in second, put it in third, kind of shift it manually, or you can just put it in drive and go. It's a turbo 400. The engine is a 400 cubic inch 4-barrel with 335 horsepower. It had a little over 10-to-1 compression when it was new from the factory. And as I mentioned, the interior is very original. It's probably dulled just a little bit. It's got a little rub here from getting in and out, but it's really in pretty remarkable shape to be original. Some of the wood grain trim is peeling on the dash. You can see that actually on both sides. But again, she's a survivor. The door panels are in really good shape. These armrests looks like maybe they've been recovered, but if not, they really look good. But all the door jambs look excellent. And as I mentioned, it's had one respray. They did a nice job. I'd call it a driver quality paint. In fact, we'll start the engine. The engine runs smooth. It does have some new mufflers on it. And you kick it in with that 336 rear end, it's got pretty good power. It's not real loud. It kind of drives kind of like a luxury car. I don't know if you can hear the exhaust. It's pretty quiet. Just a little flaw here in the paint. I'd call the paint driver quality because it does have a few flaws. It's not perfect, but it's very good. And it's showing a little over 5,000 miles, and obviously it's probably 105. Could be 205, but as nice as everything is, I doubt it's 205. You can see all the sill plates are good. The paint's shiny. It's got all the little bumpers and screws like it should have. I like the GTO floor mats. Whoop, just lost the focus on the camera. There it goes. I got up too close. We've got the original owner's manual, the protective plate. There's a company to contact that has Pontiac records, and the previous owner gave them the VIN number of the car and they sent a list of all the options that that VIN number came with. Also, the selling dealership is pretty interesting information. But this body style is classic. 1967, the GTO came with fog lights, the hood scoop, and it's just smooth and goes down the road like it should. The hubcaps are original. This is the worst one. It's got some, looks like it's been up against a curb. The other hubcaps look really good. You can see the back one's in real good shape. But it's a pretty car. You can put the top down and go cruising, take it to a drive-in little car show, just have a good time. We'll drive it up the street here. This one's an automatic, so I can hold the camera and still drive. Power steering's super easy. And the car's been maintained very, very nicely. It does have a chip in the windshield. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a rock chip right there that is small enough to where it could be repaired. The dash is in really good shape. Doesn't have any cracks or splits. Just a nice car. Very nice car. The exhaust is quiet. It is dual, but it does have some power when you give it some gas. This road's not very straight, so I don't really want to punch it, but I'll give it a little bit of gas. Maybe you can hear that 4-barrel. Oh, second gear scratch, kind of nice. Brings back memories, but it's definitely got power, and it's very, very original. I'm going to get out here and let you get one more look at the car. I actually wasn't expecting the second gear scratch. That was pretty cool. But it idles smooth, runs good. Give you a kind of a view of the paint. And as I said, the paint is, I call driver quality, but it's really pretty darn nice. It shows well. When you drive up in this car, you're gonna bring back memories for a lot of folks. You know what I haven't done is open the trunk. Let me get the trunk key out. The trunk still has the original mat, and he put some tape on the back of it just to keep it from splitting, because it's pretty tender right now. You can see the VIN number has the correct General Motors rivets. See some cars that get repainted and the painters take off the VIN numbers and the trim tags, and then they lose them. Just a disaster. Then they put them back on with Phillips head screws. These are some original looking Pontiac keys. The trunk key is a repop from Ace Hardware. There's your spare tire and jack. There's a boot that goes on the top, and that came with the new top. So when you put the top down, it's got a car cover. You can see the original mat. See the tape on it. But the trunk is very, very solid. This is kind of cool. It's an old tag from U-Haul where they hooked up a trailer light to the wiring harness. Kind of neat. There you have it. 1967 Pontiac GTO Convertable 400 4-barrel turbo 400 transmission, 336 rear end, fresh set of mufflers, and she's running nice. It's a nice car. Sorry this video is so long, but some of these old cars have a lot to talk about and a lot to see. We just want you to know exactly what you're getting and When the transport truck drops it off, you have a big old smile on your face because you're already very familiar with the car. But have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. We can ship this car anywhere in the USA or anywhere in the world. Hope to see you in our showroom soon.